How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Basic Blues channel. Please like and subscribe. Covering Penn State football content. Think if you're a Penn State fan, you'll love this channel. So let's get into Michigan here. Michigan's a team that over the last 10 years or so has been solid, but has never been able to break through to, an elite level, kind of like we are. I would say Michigan's very similar to us in the way, like the amount of success we've had the last 10 years or so. Um, we've had some good seasons the last few years. I think even better Michigan has. But Michigan has had some good seasons as well in their 2016 and 18, particularly. And I think overall they're always an opponent to look out for just because it's Michigan. Ohio State and Michigan for a long time now have been considered like the two teams of the Big Ten, and just beating Michigan would be a nice win for Penn State because they're sort of a rival, and like I said, like they're kind of considered one of the prestigious teams in the Big Ten. So whether or not how good they are, just beating them will feel good. Just getting any win right now for Penn State would feel good. But I'm oddly kind of excited for this game. I know we're winless, and I don't have much confidence in Penn State to win. But it's just like I'm excited to play Michigan. I don't like Michigan. I'd love to beat them in the big house, and I'd love to just beat them. I'd love to beat Harbaugh. And this whole week, I think I'm pretty excited for in general. I'm a big Steeler fan. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. Uh, I'm in college. It's Thanksgiving break this week, so I'm excited. And this game, I think, will be an interesting one. Who knows? Maybe they'll just blow us out. That's very possible, but because I predicted a blowout against Maryland, and then Maryland dominated us. So like, I don't even know what to expect sometimes at Penn State. If I think that it'll be a good game, it might probably be a blowout. But, well, anyways, um, Jim Harbaugh is a guy that hasn't really gotten it done at Michigan, or he hasn't really been horrible at Michigan necessarily. It's just been when he's expected to beat Ohio State. It's just tough for him because Ohio State's clearly on a different level as a program than Michigan, and just for him to beat Ohio State once would be a big deal. And I don't see him consistently being able to beat Ohio State like every other year. Making a 50-50 against Ohio State. Ohio State, I think, for the next 10 years will beat Michigan at least 7 or 8 out of those 10 times. Maybe they'll win all 10. I don't know, because I know Ohio State really cares about that game. Um, that they make a point to make sure they just blow out Michigan every single year. And, you know, for us, this game is kind of like a game that, if we win it, that'll help us, I think, in recruiting. I think that'll help us in, confidence. Just getting one win. Just one win would be great. And, Michigan always is considered to have a stingy defense. That's something that, a lot of people praised on Brown, the defensive coordinator. And this is what Michigan does. Every single game, it feels like they play press man coverage, and then they send a bunch of guys to blitz. And then, that works against bad teams. When you have enough talent on the outside to be able to lock down the other team's receivers, and then when you have enough guys blitzing, and then the O line and the quarterback are just overwhelmed by talented front seven guys. And yes, that's going to work against bad teams, and you're going to put up really good numbers. But when you go up against good teams that have receivers, they're able to create separation on one-on-one coverage, and then you have guys on the O line that are able to hold their water on the blitz, and then you have a quarterback that's able to make good, quick decisions when he needs to. That's when you see Michigan really struggle, and that's why they haven't been able to do well against the good teams when it comes to stopping good offenses, because it's just like they can't seem to be able to realize that what they're going to have to do is change their mindset when it comes to defense. Because, like, for example, last year against Penn State, KJ Hamler had a tremendous game. They refused, it seemed like, to try and zone or do something with KJ Hamler, who was, extremely fast, quick receiver, but they kept putting like safeties on him, or they would try and get guys in a man coverage with him that really had not much of a shot, and that's the big reason I think why we won that game. He had two touchdowns, and we only won by a touchdown, and it's Michigan needs to be able to change their philosophy on defense. I think if they want to get to the level that they need to get to, and overall, I think that might be a reason why we can win this game because I think we have talented guys on the outside. Parker Washington, Jahan Dotson, Keandre Lambert, all guys I think that can make some plays. It's just a matter of, okay, so how is our quarterback play going to be? Will Levis, Sean Clifford, I don't know which one's playing, but maybe both will end up playing. I don't know. It depends how the game goes, but whoever starts, will they be able to make good decisions? Will the O line, which I believe has a lot of capabilities to do well, will they be able to hold their water against the blitz? If they can do that, then I think we'll have a lot of success on offense. Um, but we'll see. And then looking at the Michigan offensive side of the ball, Joe Milton was their starter coming into this season. Against Rutgers, they replaced him with Cade McNamara. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And he came in, led them to the win against Rutgers, and he showed some signs of being a very capable quarterback. I don't expect him to be a guy to do horrible against Penn State. He'll make some plays here and there, but he's not like Justin Fields or some great quarterback I think we're gonna have to really worry about. Um, Overall, it's just that when it comes to this game, just be less pathetic than the other team. It seems like that's how it's going to work out this year. Jim Harbaugh and James Franklin, two of the most maligned coaches when it comes to, how the program uh, is going this season. Um, it'd be great to see us be the less pathetic team in this situation. They had 2 wins, we have no wins, but they're still criticized, and it'd be great to be able to beat them. Um, So, anyways, guys, thank you. We are Penn State.